Hey, we are here with world famous Josh Scott, the pedal godfather something. I can't make a good pun on that.
World famous in a small, weird world.
It's a big deal to a couple people.
There we go.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. How's it going for you today?
It's great. I like slept in and
Yeah.
I wandered in here and finished the final fuzz pedal
Nice.
and now I'm gonna go walk around.
That's
I haven't walked around once, but that's been nice. Like I've never been to a public event where I just sat the whole time
Yeah.
and did whatever I
Fly
wanted.
on the wall.
So I think this is my new hack.
I love this. This is a great idea.
Yeah.
I really just wish there was like a fishbowl in front of you, so it's more like at the zoo type
We
thing.
talked about the zoo wall, and it's like, do not feed the Josh.
Yeah. He's on a very strict diet of germanium.
Yeah.
You can't really mess with
Right.
it too much.
It's hard because I have a people threshold. Like I can't
Yeah.
do it for long. So this has been really nice to just. It's that thing where I can just be like, oh, I'm breadboarding
Yeah.
again, and people. It's a little harder input.
It's like the little kid sunglasses where they're like, nobody can see me.
And it's been nice because I can I'll be like, I'll chime in, and I'm in the room, but
Yeah.
I can also escape, and people are like, oh, he's thinking.
Yeah, I get that.
That's nice.
So, what was your favorite subject in school when you were a kid?
History.
History?
Yeah.
That tracks.
Yeah, I hated math. Math is like, it's the devil's numbers.
Preach, buddy.
Yeah, okay. I loved history. I went to you're a teacher, so I'll tell you a little bit here. I went to a 1A school that was K through 12.
Okay.
And my graduating class was like 30.
Yeah.
It was a very small country, North Alabama, like kind of a county school.
Mm-hmm.
So I have a strange, it wasn't the great. In hindsight, it was like under budgeted and just kind of strange. So like I never got exposed to I look at my kids' school and I'm like, robotics? And
Yeah.
like, I'm like,
We didn't have that.
I had the pretty like basic white bread schooling, like like the coach of the basketball team did science.
Yeah.
I had that scenario. It was good. I wasn't a school kid. I never did well. I didn't learn well that way. But then I get out of school.
Yeah.
I graduate. I had to get out of school to
Totally.
figure out that I love learning.
That's a huge thing. Just we don't have time for that video, but I could get into that
Sure.
whole
We'll
road
do that
I go
next
down.
time.
So, how did you first get involved in the musical instrument industry?
Yeah, I ended up working at a small guitar shop in Winfield, Alabama. No one will know where that's at. Is this on YouTube?
It will be.
In the comments, no one who knows where Winfield is. I worked at Norris Music, and then basically I ended up managing it, and it was small, but it was like small with a lot of responsibility, and I learned a lot. I went to some NAMs, and I remember like
with the store. Like,
yeah, and
okay.
and I remember like, oh, we're making a big Fender purchase, and like I remember when the guitars came in, it was like on the line of credit, and I learned about like, oh, these have to be sold so we can pay that bill
you
and
pay
all
for
that
it, yeah.
stuff. And I remember I was the one that was like, I'd kind of gotten into pedals. This is the store where there's a story where I got the
Oh,
rat
yeah.
for $15.
Yeah, I remember hearing that.
So I remember going, hey, I want to like order George L cables.
Yeah.
And he was like, what are those? And I was like, it's like a thing a coil of cable,
Yeah.
and you make. He's like, people will buy that. And I was like, yeah. They never really bought it, but like we got it in the store, and that was my end.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So, when you were a kid, did you ever get detention when you were in school?
Yeah.
And a,
Yeah.
a story that you can share?
I'm trying to remember why. It was probably just being annoying. Like I remember one of them. This was like therapy or something. I'm like having.
I'm glad I'm here. That's great.
Well, I remember it was like one of those class plays. I think it was like 6th grade or something.
Sure.
And like we're setting, and there's a group of us who like just stay seated. And I kept messing with the girl's ponytail holder in front of me, just getting funny, and that was one of them. And sometimes it was just like talking, and yeah.
As an adult, you don't have detention one more time.
Tuning my ear on stage.
I feel like that's definitely detention worthy.
That's pretty horrible. Yeah. No. This is awesome.
Awesome.
These are so clever.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
It's fun.